Right, welcome back to the final part of our Subaru car modelling techniques revisited build series. So this is final assembly. Everything comes together in this video. Starting off with the clear parts, we're using some Bob Smith's gold here. We're going to put the scuttle panel on, wherever you guys call it, wherever you're from in the world. To me, they're called scuttle panels. And this will allow us to mount our window wipers as well. So a couple of very sparing dabs of Bob Smith's gold on those locator points there in front of the glass. Again, try and handle the glass as little as possible, and then very gently get these pieces in place. A little bit of kicker on a micro brush works wonders. All I do is spray the Bob Smith's kicker in the upturned lid, and then dab a micro brush in, tiny little bit on there, touch it, it will instantly set the glue. And then with the window wipers, again, we can add a sparing amount of Bob Smith's gold on there, mount them in place very carefully, and then they are ready for assembly as well. Nice not to have to do any PE ones for a change. I seem to be plagued by PE window wipers, so it's actually quite nice to get some plastic ones. And these actually aren't too bad at all, they're quite nice to scale. Tamiya really does know how to make plastic model kits. They are definitely one of the best out there. And again, a little bit of kicker to instantly set the CA glue. As long as you're very sparing with this, it does no damage. It doesn't like clear parts out. It will ruin clear parts that don't get it on there. It'll also take paint off as well. So less is more, if that makes sense. You don't need a lot at all. In fact, if you dry it off and just let the vapors touch it, that will dry. I don't know why I did that there. I literally put the CA glue on the window wiper and then hit it with the kicker. I know what I did. I put the CA glue on the glass and put the kicker on the window wiper. There you go. There's another way of doing it too. Lights. Now, we painted these a while back. I didn't actually get it on video. Following the guide, the instructions, I used some Tamiya acrylic clears and just brush painted in where it asks you to brush. These lights are very simple. They're pre-coloured where they're needed, and they've got the reflective backgrounds already done. So nice and simple. If they weren't pre-coloured, they'd have to be painted in applicable colours, and that would be a case of either spray painting or brush painting on. I would go with XF, whatever the number is, 27 onwards, I think it is, X27 onwards. They're the best clears, in my opinion, of all the paints I've used. So with this, the light lens goes on the inside, and then the bucket goes on the outside. If it was the other way around, if the light lens went on the outside, I would do the Sharpie trick. I think you've seen me do that before in many of my videos, where I'd go around the outline of the glass part with a Sharpie. That gives the effect of the rubber, but because of the way these go in, there's no need to do it. So this outer part holds all the glass in. So we just got it in place into locating points, a few dabs of CA glue in some strategic places, and then some kicker to instantly set it. And there's our lights held in place. Absolutely beautiful. Same for the other side. Very easily repeated. Now at this stage, be very careful handling the body. Don't get super glue on your fingers and stick it all over the body. The body's looking absolutely fantastic, so we don't want to ruin it at this stage. Got the Subaru logo in the front there as well. So that's just glued in from behind. It just slots in a little slot. So a little bit of CA glue and a tiny little bit of kicker again. There we go. And now we've got our front intercooler mount. So this slots together. So just a quick test fit. If you're not sure of stuff, test fit it. Don't test fit it. Test fit it first. That's what I was trying to say. So that you know everything's going to fit, rather than gluing it and having to prise it all apart. Yeah, you don't want to be doing that at all. A very sparing amount of CA glue to hold this in place will do the job. Where this glued is not visible. And then we've got these little inserts that go on the edge of the bumper where those grill holes are. So they just sit in there like that. We'll get a little bit of Bob Smith's on the outside as well. Bob Smith's gold is the perfect glue for final assembly on cars. Don't use it on the exterior. I'm not a fan of the exterior. But any interior parts like this, absolutely fantastic. I have found on the bodywork, if you polish the body or wiped it over, then introduce the Bob Smiths to it, it can spider by static across, and it's ruined a lot of my work lately. So I'm using it less and less and using more and more of the Tamiya Craft Bond. As I said, rear light lenses, they're pre-coloured red. They've got white clear inserts to go in. So nothing to paint on these. If we were going to paint these, I'd paint them inside with Tamiya X27 clear red. You can either brush it on because it's inside, or you can airbrush it. But Tamiya, in their absolutely fantastic wisdom, has decided to supply these pre-coloured. And like I say, you've got the clear reversing lights, which just slot inside when you get the right side. Like so. So a little tiny dab of glue will hold that in place perfectly. Incidentally, these CA places, the green tool in my hand there, we sell these over on ProScale. 4 different sizes, an invaluable tool for applying CA glue. You can get the CA glue in the smallest spot possible. A very handy tool. Clean it up with some acetone or a lighter, just burn it off. Very, very handy tool. We've got those over on ProScale if you go and have a look. And there we go. And the beauty of the Bobsmith's Gold is it doesn't fog clear parts. So again, a little bit of kicker. Very sparingly touch it. We can get those glued together and repeat for the other side. And then the same as before, these go on the inside. There's a little locating point here. So I've applied a little bit of CA glue there already. And we'll put the light lens in. Like so. And then the reflector bucket, so as we could call it, will go on the outside of that and hold it all in properly. So make sure you get the right side. Thankfully, a lot of these parts are handed, so they are impossible to put the wrong way around. But I have managed to put some parts the wrong way around quite magnificently over the years. So if in doubt, double check. Again, a little bit of CA glue just on the outer part. It doesn't need a lot at all. You just need to touch both parts, the capillary action carrier, and then use the kicker to secure it instantly. So just a little bit. Never spray the kicker directly on the plastic. Use a small micro brush like this to apply it. And then the same on the other side as well. Get it all in place. And there we go. I just thought I'd show this again just so you can see exactly what I'm doing. Just in little strategic points where it's touching the body, I'm applying a little dab of CA glue and then with a dab of kicker on the brush. All you got to do is literally touch it, the capillary action will carry it and it will instantly set the CA glue. Now the clear parts, we did this last time. Top tip, when using Bobsmith's Gold on any part, leave them overnight before you wipe over. Because it takes quite a while to dry, it can take hours to dry. You don't want to grab a cloth and smear it across a part. So whenever I finish a car, it's left till the next day before I polish up our ceramic coating, just in case of this. Now, I've cleaned up the glass again with a glasses cleaning cloth. Now, this kit very thoughtfully has some mounting points for the clear parts there on the roof inside. So, a generous blob of Bobsmith's inside. Bobsmith's Gold again. Then push it in, push it down. Make sure you've got no glue on your fingers. And there's no glue on the bench if you put it down. And then a little bit of purchase on top, a little bit of push down. And then the kicker right through the top of it. And the same on the other side. And there we go, there's our glass in place. Nice and easy on this kit. There's a reason I picked this kit for this guide. There we go. Window wipers are pre-installed as well. What we're doing here now is widening those holes on the roof for the antennas. So I've got a drill bit there. It's not a vise, and I'm literally finger turning it into the holes to widen the holes. No pressure, no power, nothing. As simple as that. So we've got the front camera. I think it's a camera, that one, isn't it? Now, the 4 antennas, these little stubby ones, or 3, I'm missing one. I think a car I built ages ago was missing one, so I stole it out this kit, never replaced it. So again, a little bit of artistic license. I'm going to use some other antennas I've got instead. So yes, it is slightly different. And shock horror, the transponder that sits behind the 5 on the roof, I think it's a transponder, I've lost that too. So I've gone through my spares box and found a round one, should be square, and that's going in place as well. Now these antennas are from, I think it's Studio 27. They come with a little mounting point, which is turned, and a little tiny antenna. So I've got 2 smalls, 1 big, I think I did. And you put the antenna mount in first with some craft bond, as you can see there, water-based PVA glue. and then the antenna slot in the top. And that's going to take quite a while to dry, so make sure you keep checking it stays straight. Don't handle it, leave it again overnight, don't be touching it. But these antennas are really nice. Now, we do sell WRC ones over a Pro scale, but they were a little bit big for this car. They didn't really suit it. So I use these ones I've had in my stash for years. There you go, just making sure all these are straight. And there we go. So a little bit of artistic license, a little bit of difference there, but we're done. Now the skid trays for underneath, I've opted to leave them clear. They're supplied clear. You can paint them black, or you can leave them clear. I've done quite a bit of work under here. I don't want to not see it all. So I've just glued them in place clear. There's 3 under there, one at the front, one at the back, and a little tiny one in between. And then to mount the body, there's 2 locating lugs at the back. So you just line those up, push them in place, push the front in, push the front past the bumper, and there's 2 locating points at the front. And there we go. There's our body mounted on the car, and it's looking rather good. Rear spoiler, a couple of very sparing dabs of Bob Smiths in the locating holes for the spoiler. And then this overhangs the back a lot more than you think it will. And there we go. Once you got it in place, just hold it for a second or 2. Remember, the Bob Smiths does take a bit longer to grab. Same on the mirrors. Very sparing amount of glue. And then the mirror in place. Again, you could use a crap-on PVA glue if you wanted. But for me, this will do the job lovely. There's both mirrors in place. And then we've got this front trim piece, splitter under tray. What would you call this? Don't know. It looks like a splitter, but it's not. And again, that's just say glued in place. Like so, nice and simple. And then decals. We've got some decals for the screens, front and rear. Subaru mark. We've then got WRC markings for the rear window and the driver markings for the side window. Same procedure as last time, just don't use any decal solutions. I've had decal solutions mark clear parts before, so a long time ago I stopped using them. So it's a case of getting the decal in place, lined up perfectly, getting all the moisture out from behind, don't apply any heat, and just let it dry of its own accord. Like I say, before you get to any final assembly, let it dry overnight. Body pins, they come with decals in the kit, and was it? Yeah, it was decals. I've got some metal ones from Zoom. So again, we sell these over on Zoom. So they're PE. They're just cut out, folded into shape, and glued in place with a little bit of craft bond on the bonnet. Nice and simple. You can see there, these look really, really good. And there we go. That is it. That is it. Finally finished. So the last touch, this is the day after I'll have everything dry overnight, is Pro Scale Paint's ceramic coating. This is a ceramic coating. You put a small amount on the cloth, wipe it all over. It's not abrasive. It doesn't need to dry. Nothing at all. Just rub it over, wipe it straight off till it's dry, and it leaves a nice protective ceramic coating on the body, and of course with a super high shine there as well. Works absolutely fantastic. So go check out Pro Scale. It's mine and Hannah's site. We sell paints, tools, kits, glues, Zoom on aftermarket, distributors, all sorts of stuff over there. Come on over and have a look. We colour match paints at no extra cost. So if you want a custom colour, give us a shout with the code or what you think it is or what you're looking for, and we'll get it on the side for you. You just get charged the same amount for every paint we have. So go and have a look. The link for the description is in the description down below. We post worldwide, and our paints are absolutely fantastic. As you can see here, this is all Pro Scale paint on this, and this has turned out absolutely beautiful. Great looking car, this one. It really is a nice Subaru. The colour is beautiful. The 2K clear coat, not even been polished, looks out of this world. Carbon looks good. Yeah, happy this one's done. It's taken a while. It's been a toll on the old mojo. But we're here now, and we've got a nice video build series out of it, and a beautiful model showcasing Pro Scale as well. So there we go, final buff up. Just be careful at this stage you don't start snagging things like decals, window wipers, antennas, so on and so forth. Very easily done. So take your time here, and there we go. the build off the bench. What a relief this is. I've got some beauty shots of it. I'm going to have to try and remember what I've done now. So this is Tamiya's 2005 WRC Subaru. Primed in Pro Scale white primer. Painted in Pro Scale Subaru 2001-2006. Kit decals went down absolutely great. Tamiya black panel line wash. Pro Scale 2K clear. Wasn't even flattered and polished because the finish was that good out the brush. Very rare to get that. No flaws in it, no orange peel, no dust, nothing at all. So it was left as is. Interior is a mixture of Pro Scale and Tamiya paints. We used a carbon decal mask. What's the word I'm looking for? Template for all the interior parts. Subaru Gold from Pro Scale on the wheels as well. And finally, it was given a wipe over with our ceramic coating. And I think it's turned out really well. Hopefully everyone's going to find this a useful build series, and going forward it'll help me condense my videos a bit shorter by referring back to this for specific stages. But really happy to get this finished. I think it's turned out quite well. Could have been better, of course. Did it cut corners? Of course. It's one of those things. Just because it says you have to do something, it doesn't mean you have to. If you don't want to mask and paint a transmission tunnel, or paint a wheel stud, or a brake caliper a certain colour, don't. Do your own thing, own it, and work your way through it. But I'm very happy how this has turned out. It's a beautiful kit, this as well. It's definitely up there for one of Tamiya's best. All I'd say is be careful with the decals. As you've seen when I was doing the decal, they are pretty tricky. There we go. Another one off the bench, and a new revisited techniques guide. So we've got the original Subaru one now. We've got the BMW one, which is advanced. And we've revisited this one now to bring it back up to speed for 2025. There we go. Thanks for watching. Let's go back to me. Right, there we go. After 10 months, we have finally got the Subaru build sorted. Yeah, this got stalled along the way. Trying to get the habit of start multiple kits now. It's playing havoc with me building them. So one by one, I think, going forward. This build just got stalled, shelved while I was working on other stuff. And I found it really difficult going back to it because I knew I had an immense amount of video editing to do. Just to voice over the last 10 videos took nearly 5 hours yesterday. It's a lot of editing, but we're done. Happy with the result. It turned out really well. This isn't the be-all and end-all way of building a car. It's just my way of explaining how I do it. And there's a reason I did it, which I think I explained in my first videos, is I want to cut down the build videos and try and get them into one video. So I want to cut out the faff of cleaning parts up, priming all the individual parts, gluing everything together, all those boring, unnecessary parts that I just show in every video. Focus on new techniques or problems with the kit. It'll always be a showcase for Pro Scale, so you're always going to see the Pro Scale process throughout the build. It's always going to be there. It's an important step for me to show. But just cut out the faff and get rid of... We've gone from 3 videos to 2 for build series, which has saved me an immense amount of time. And I'm hoping we can now go to 1. So probably one 30-minute video, hopefully, going forward. And this will be referenced in the description. If you want to see how to clean parts up, you can go to part whatever 8, polishing, part 15, final assembly, etc., so on and so forth. That was the whole idea of doing this. And this updates the original Subaru series I did, my God, when was that? 2018, 2019? Long time ago now. Things have moved on, techniques have changed. And this is my updated version. So yes, there we go. 17 videos on the series, 3 videos building up to the series as well. So 20 videos in total this has been. Quite a journey of a video to do, but it's done at last. We can crack on getting some other builds off the bench now as well. So thank you for those who have been patient enough to wait around for the end. I know a lot of you are waiting for it. I do apologise. You have to remember this is also my hobby. Things happen, builds get stalled, new builds pop up. We're immensely busy at Pro Scale as well. That gets priority time now as well. So just sometimes you're not quite feeling it. Yeah, you'll know yourselves. You lose your mojo on a build. It's hard to go back. But we're here now and done. So like I say, thank you everyone that's been patient. This full build series will be on my Patreon instantly. And it'll be on ISM. I'll probably do the first 8 videos to begin with. And then by the time they're done, it probably will be time to release these ones as well. There's another couple of builds to go up in between. So yeah, there we go. If you've got any comments, questions about any of the techniques down below, post down below, let me know. Like I say, going forward, this is going to be my reference back to each and every video build. You want to see how to clean parts up, masker window, yada yada yada. There's an in-depth video showing how to do it. So there we go. Thanks everyone for watching. Please leave your thoughts down below. Have you watched the series? What did you think? Was it helpful? Was it useful? I know the original series brought a lot of people into the hobby, which is really nice to hear. So hopefully this will bring a few more people in as well. Similar subject, slightly different. It's a better kit, this one, to be honest. Yeah. Don't forget to check out ProScale Paints. There's links in the description down below. We sell everything you need to build your models. Our paints are all colour matched, appropriate pigments, pre-thinned, ready for use. Absolutely superb paints. I think the results speak for themselves. We also sell tools, sundries, zoom on aftermarket bits, super glues, all the polishing stuff you need. We don't sell polishes, but we sell all the stuff to do the polishes. Loads of stuff on our site. That's linked down below. You can also come join my Patreon, come join my community. You get 3-month early access on all the videos. There's a Patreon group. There's a Patreon Messenger group. There's a bench update every week where I go for all your work you've shared on the group. You get 10% off a ProScale Paints at the appropriate tier. And you keep me able to do this as my living because this is my day-to-day job. Like I say, links to everything in the description. You've got my stash. You can come join the off-air hangouts. There's ISM. There's links to Patreon. There's everything down. There's links to... You can send me a donation by PayPal if you want, or buy me a coffee. And always leave a comment. Let me know what you thought. Make sure you sub to the channel. Give the video a thumbs up as well. And make sure you hit that bell to get notified of all the latest videos. There we go. Enjoy the rest of day, everyone. Take care. Thanks to my patrons, whose name's going to flash up on screen at the end. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.